What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jesse Trail, and what I decided to bring for this video today is my first story time. Now, why have I chosen to bring this as my first story time is because this just recently happened today, and I consider this BS. So I kind of consider doing this early while I can because, as you know, like you'll remember something way easier if it just happened. Like I've been wanting to bring story times to my channel, but it's just that I didn't feel like trying to remember every single step of what happened. I mean, since this has recently happened, like maybe like less than an hour ago of this video going up, it just all the thoughts are there, so I just decided to bring it in this video. This is gonna be episode 1, so let's begin. So what happened was that this was just utter BS. Like, for some of you people who walk to school, you go to school, like, honestly, you'll expect somebody else to be there, but that just wasn't the case when I decided to walk there. I walked in the fucking school, and I see nothing but teachers, and honestly small teachers at that. So like I thought nothing of it. Like I seen teachers in like the uniform that we wore for, I could say, about 2 years ago. So I was just expecting them to be new students. They just didn't know their way around. So I'm just like, I thought nothing of it. I didn't see nobody walking to school the whole time I was walking there. And as I walked to school, I'm just thinking like, damn, I'm late as shit because fuck it, I came to school 30 minutes later than I would because I expected, like, every year now, I've been going to the same school for like 3 years now. Every time I go to school early, it's just utter bullshit because you'll be sitting here waiting like 2 hours to get registered and see what classes you're going to, which is just utter BS because I did not feel like going through it again. So I just decided to go about 30 to 40 minutes late. And as I'm walking, I'm thinking like, okay, everybody going early this time, when usually if you show up early for like registrations and shit, you'll just be waiting for a long ass fucking time for nothing. So like, what's the point of going when you could just go like an hour later? So I just decided to go half an hour late and just see what that take up time. So I walk into school, and the first thing you see as soon as you walk into my school, from the correct way you're supposed to walk in, usually would enter through the cafeteria, but I entered through nearly the stairwell, which just lead, and next to it is the main lobby. So I look into the main lobby as I go in, and I just see a table there with teachers just sitting there looking like they're just talking, and I'm just wondering where are all the students. And as I walk up the steps, I see relatively small teachers, so I'm thinking they're just students because, I've never seen these people before. I'm just thinking they're new students. It's just that they don't know our uniform, so they're wearing the old uniform that we used to wear about 2 years ago. So I just thought nothing of that either. So I'm just wondering, I'm just sitting around. I don't see no registrations, no nothing, no announcements to go anywhere. I'm just looking at doors and just have this note right there telling the teachers that this is their class. It's no names there for students at all. So I'm just wondering, like, damn, what the fuck is going on? So I just decided to go to my old teacher class, and as soon as I went there, I'm like, damn, she probably not even fucking here. So I'm just sitting there like 10 seconds looking into the classroom cause I see a light on, thinking that in my head that maybe there's probably a new teacher here because I didn't read the tag on the door or window because they're just too small. I don't feel like going through all that. So I just look in the classroom 10 seconds. I'm like, I see no students at all. So automatically was in my head like, what the fuck going on? and I finally see the teacher that I had from last year. So I just decided to walk in. She walking me back, and after that, I just asked the question like, "Where are all the students?" And this is where I got fucking ticked off at. She told me that school wasn't starting today; it started the next day. And honestly, I thought because it was Labor Day last time, we were supposed to start school September 6th, and come to find out it was supposed to be 7th. Everybody had a calendar, but I didn't have one of these calendars because I didn't attend the last week of school. So that kind of pissed me off that I just spent like half an hour walking to school, then I had to spend half an hour walking home. But at the same time, it's just it was good though, because who honestly feel like going to school? Like you're gonna have to walk there, spend there 8 hours, and walk back, spend the same time walking back. It's just an hour walking basically. That's what I just did, and that's why I'm here now. And I'm just happy that I had an extra day off, even though I wasted an hour of 24 hours, which is not really that big of a deal. But when you think about everything I could have did in that hour, it kinda is bullshit. So that's for my first story time video, and drop a like if you enjoyed, and let's see if we get 15 likes, I'll continue the series eventually. I don't know when I'm gonna have another story time, but yeah, this is the first story time. It's your boy Just a Trill, and I'm out. Peace.